If your video ads aren't performing, it's almost always the hooks. The first 3 seconds matters the most. I have spent over 100 million on Meta to figure out what hooks perform and why they perform and what you can learn from them so that you can make your hooks better. So there are thousands of hooks, but I have figured out 10 different type of hooks that always perform. In this video, I'll break down 10 hook formats that always perform. I'll tell you why they work and give you the exact way you can use them. Let us start with the number one. Okay, so that's the hook. So the reason why this hook works is because it's bizarre. The one thing that I've learned running paid social for last 10 years is that the more bizarre, the more awkward, the more crazy the hook is, the more people pay attention. And if you look at this video, he looks weird. Why? He has so much blue color on it. And then the insulting comment, it says, "My brother, your soap smells like guy who claps when the plane lands." So basically, like, he's just insulting it. And I've learning from these Dr. Scotch ads as well. The more negative you lean into, the more hooky your videos are. So use that. So basically make bizarre or insulting comment, make absurd visual in the hook. And this you can do for any of the videos. It can apply to any of the niche. The reason why it works is because it has this social tension. You really want to know what's happening. You really want to know why this is so absurd. And you have not seen this on your feed normally. And that's why you're leaning into it. Before even you want to watch it, your brain already says this is something weird, pay attention to it. And that's why this hooks work. So next time you're making any video, try to dial into your bizarre and absurd hook that looks weird, but it's obviously going to get attention. So take this as a principle, maybe whatever the video that is working, screenshot this, put it in ChatGPT or Claude and say, give me a bizarre hook like this, what I can do for my videos, and boom, you will have a better hook. So this is a hook number 2. Let's watch it together.
My fasting sugar levels went from 154 to 115 in 3 weeks. Here's how I did it. Look, I've done the low carb thing.
Okay, let's look into why this is working. Most people, the reason why this hook 2 works is because of the specific outcome. What I mean is that when you tell people that you have achieved something and that outcome is amazing, and you want to know that this is not normal and that this is like something to be proud of, it's an achievement, you want to be leaning into it. And it's very specific. He says from 154 to 115, which says that, like, and he's also showing in the screen at the back, it's a green screen format. He's using the numbers, and people who are really trying to figure out these outcomes, especially in weight loss, they really pay attention to this because they are trying to achieve those numbers themselves. So this outcome is very relatable, and that's why it's working. If you're trying to lean into hooks, come up with a very specific outcome that most people want to achieve and use that in your hooks. Okay, let's watch it again. Hook number 3.
Watch this before you drink coffee.
Watch this before you drink coffee. So just FYI, in my opinion, a hook has 3 things: the visual, the text overlay, and the verbal audio. So these 3 things make the part of it. And this hook actually does really well all 3 of this. So in this hook, there are 2 things happening. First, the word "watch this before you drink coffee." It calls out coffee lovers. It's making people use a verb, which is watch. So our brain automatically says that, like, watching means that we have to watch this. Our brain automatically says, yes, I'm going to watch it. It's weird because the visual is so crazy. Like, this person is putting butter in a coffee, and which is so weird that you want to watch further. And the more weird your video is in the hook, the better. That's the key learning from the hook number 1 as well. But the thing here is that it feels like a warning. And so what you can do is, like, you can use whatever hook that is in your niche and try to make it in a way that has social tension, absurdity, and like people, and use the words "watch" in it. And as I said, text layer really make sense as well, where you really want to, like, make people watch, listen, read, whatever that you want to do. This is a video from Temu. I hate Temu products, but I love their ads, and they make really good hooks. So you can really learn from Temu's ads if you really want to know. The thing is, first of all, it doesn't show the person. It shows, like, what's going on. It's a kitchen, and it just says the biggest scam people fall for in 2025. So I'm like, I have fallen to scam, but this is the biggest scam. I don't want to be, like, part of it. So I really want to know what is it. So I don't be falling for it. The word scam is a very triggering word. I actually sell a scamming mobile app, which actually helps people to not get scams. And the word scam is the reason why the text layer works, the hook works, everything works. So like you're trying to attract an audience that does not want to get scammed, and that's how you call them out. Let's watch the hook so you can understand what I mean.
One of the biggest scams you can fall for is paying thousands for marble tiles. This whole wall took me 10 minutes and it cost me £10. Are these waterproof stick-on adhesive tiles?
So basically, he's framing that the tiles you're buying are very expensive and they're £10. The people hate being fooled, right? They want to be protecting themselves against this kind of scam, and then he builds a trust with like 10 minutes and £10. So it's very specific, and it's building trust because this took him so less time. And so that's why the hooks really work. How can you use this in your own ad? First of all, you can always use like whatever is your competitor, indirect competitor, and use this as a scam. Say the biggest scam in real estate niche, the biggest scam in weight loss niche. So you can always use that. And the second thing that you can see is like you can immediately say like what is the scam and why you're going after it. So then you immediately say why. So for example, we are selling some kind of a bands and I have a band product. Some of the band product charges a lot of subscription. My band product does not. So we use it. This is the biggest scam because you pay so much money for the same metrics that you're trying to track for no subscription. So that is something that I've seen has worked really well. And so use the word scam in the video and tell why this is a scam in your opinion.
What the fuck?
This rapper gained almost 1 million followers.
Okay, so this is the hook. This hook is really popular these days. On the internet, people are there for two reasons. Either to connect with people, okay, three reasons. Connect with people, learn, or get entertained. This is like edutainment, where you say, what is bro doing? And it's like grammatically incorrect. There's a text overlay, which feels weird. The hook actually is like leaning into a joke, right? And then like the most important thing is like there is a human brain is wired to fall for gossip. So this is like caught in the moment gossip. Like, what is this guy doing? I really want to know. And like this human brain watching the gossip part and say, I want to know what's going on, opens a curiosity loop as well. And the reason why it works is because it's incomplete. You want to know what's going on. And it obviously like, basically like we like spying on people, and that spying part is like really interesting and you want to know what's going on. And then once you show the awkward part, the caught in the moment part or gossip part, where you're the joke part, you find out that you are actually getting served as an ad.
This rapper gained almost 1 million followers, and here's the genius content strategy he used. DC3 never...
And so that was first hook, and that was a pre-hook, and this is an actual hook, which is this rapper gained 1 million followers, so I want to know more.
Starts by rapping. Why? Because that's what everyone else does, and he wants to stand out. So instead, he mastered visual hooks. He opens with high curiosity clips that stop your scroll, and he shoots them on a phone, not an expensive camera.
So he's like hook, pre-hook, hook, and then telling you why doing. So it's like caught in the moment, really teaching you what you do, and like it's a content format that's really doing well. I would highly recommend it. How do you really use this? So you should first of all figure out like what is this bro doing, make a joke out of it. Again, like making a joke, caught in the moment, use a gossip, and then obviously like immediately when you can keep the visual element very similar. And then the person talks about whatever they want to talk about. And you can actually have a pre-hook only. You can have pre-hook plus hook as well. This is like my favorite format to actually go after, especially in ads, because people think they're watching content on Instagram.
Quick, I don't have much time. You can learn how to shoot and edit cinematic videos on your smartphone in a matter of hours.
So this is a movie scene where you might have seen it in the hook. Like a lot of people are in the middle. Your brain already has some familiarity to this scene because if somebody is like on the chair and like they have mouth tape on, and then like this guy feels very urgent. He doesn't have time.
Quick, I don't have much time.
So now he says it like, I don't have time. In a matter of hours, you can make cinematic video. And then this is the video. It's working is because it's rushed, it's unstable and risky moment. I am actually using the rushed, unstable and risky moment a lot in my ad, especially for the scam product I told you. It feels very urgent. So you can use the urgency in your video. Plus, if you do it outside of home, most of the Instagram or Facebook ads are done inside home, like indoor. But if you do it outside, then it's like, it's a content I want to watch as well. So that is another thing in this. And why this works is because of speed, danger. your brain is wired to look for danger and then try to avoid it. We are basically Homo sapiens, and we've always tried to protect ourselves. And the pressure activates instant attention. So that's why this hook is working. The way you use this hook is like, so for example, again, let's say you are a calorie counter app, right? And so that helps you. So quick, I don't have time. There is a way people are actually tracking the calories without manually writing it and wasting thousands of hours. And then you can directly get into the product. So I love this hook actually. So let's watch this hook number 7 and the reason why it's working.
Excuse me, do you mind just taking a quick video of me? Okay. It's already recording.
So this hook is like somebody is just asking somebody to take a video, and that's basically it. So again, this is not inside, this is outside. In this hook, candid conversation, it feels like you have actually gone to travel and you actually ask people to, hey, can you take my picture? So it's this familiarity bias people have, psychological familiarity bias, like, oh, people have asked me this before. It's already outside, so you want to lean into the content a lot more. Why it works, it feels like in the real moment. It does not feel like an ad. And then she immediately starts pulling content. So we'll look into content again. And it's a new natural curiosity. What is she going to talk about if she's taking a video?
So, you want to start getting more than 200 views on your videos, but your boomerangs aren't going viral, and you're spending...
And then she starts with the hook. So there's always a pre-hook and the hook in it. Key learning is like you can do the exact same movement. So the hook could be like, so you want to lose weight but don't know how, and that's the second hook, right? So these are all technically pre-hooks of a hook that actually makes your brain watch it, and then you can tell the hook next one. So if I were you, this is how I would steal it. Take the exact moment, use the outside visual, ask them to take the video, and then pitch your product. So let's watch this hook number 8.
What is he doing?
So this hook is amazing because it's a founder ad. Usually those were not the founder that we saw. It's like, what the fuck is going on? This guy is like in the middle of again, it's outside. Like you see like all the hooks have a pattern, right? They're all usually outside, not inside. And then again, it's a joke. What are these dudes doing? He's trying to throw the bucket, the dirty bucket on top of him, which is again, feels weird. Shows something very confusing, messy and gross. And it's like, and then like, it is very similar to the hook that we previously discussed. The only thing is it's a founder ad, and he's going to pitch his product in the video because he's the founder.
A towel like this might ruin your life, and here's why.
A towel like this might ruin your life. So most of the one were like kind of a joke and selling the dream. But in this one, he's starting with the problem. A towel like this might ruin your life. And so it creates confusion, disgust, and then it tells you like clearly, like not just like why this is working, but also like why this is absurd. Like he's just not showing you absurd, but he's talking about the absurd thing in your life. And that's the unique part about this video. So if I were a founder, I don't have a lot of choices. I would actually find something gross about the product, and we show the product and you show the what the fuck experiments. And then we'll say like, for example, if I have a calorie counter app, again, I'm just going to use this example. I would actually like hold like some kind of a fat in my hand and fat dropping on me outside, and what the fuck is this dude is doing? And it's like, the fat is the reason why you're not losing weight, right? And then he will lean into like, because you lean into the problem. So this is how I would use it in the hook 8, this hook for my videos. So let's watch this hook.
What do you want?
I want you to stop ordering so many True Classic tees.
These are the only t-shirts that fit me tight in the arms and chest.
So this is a classic video moment. You already see that the guy does not have a right hairstyle, so which is actually absurd. Again, this is also outside. All of the hooks are usually outside, and it's like, what do you want? Is a really good hook, right? A verbal hook, but then again, it does not have a text over. It directly leans into an old movie shot where it's like, what do you want? I want babies, or I want money from you, whatever that is. And then like, it's a retro skit. It's like, again, familiar. Most of the ads I see is like, are usually outside and has a familiar bias, and they are using familiar bias to hook the audience. So if you don't learn anything from this video, and there's only one thing you can learn from it, like use the familiarity bias principle a lot more in your ads than you're not doing it. So shows familiar low resistance, shows nostalgia, makes it very feeling fresh again. And then let's look into the video. So why is she saying, what do you want?
And they're loose in the front.
No matter how many you get, it's never enough.
I want all of them, forever.
So this is the last one, right? So this is in this hook, the most important thing is like, what do you want? And then you can say, I want you to stop ordering so many teas. Like, it's like a joke. You want to like, why you want to stop ordering teas? Like, well, she could have said like, I want you to pay attention to me, clean the dishes, whatever. But she said like, stop ordering teas. You can do the same thing for anybody. So if I have like a chai product, I have a chai product, and the chai product said, "What do you want?" And I say, "I want you to stop ordering Starbucks because I found a better tea," or whatever that is. Let's see what she says.
Every day. Can you do something for me? Can you picture me not wearing this t-shirt?
You look terrible.
Then I'm
And so he goes back. So it's a debate argument. Okay, this is the only this is the only. Then there is guy can say like, this is the only chai that does not have sugar, is healthy. Why would you want it? So you're really using the nostalgia scene, like, but then selling the product indirectly with a debate. Amazing hook.
Whatever you do, don't try this mushroom coffee for 30 days. Unless you're ready to feel seriously good. Day 1, clean energy.
So this is more of a verbal hook with the visual in it, like showing the visual as a coffee. And it says, whatever you do, don't try this mushroom coffee.
Whatever you do, don't try this mushroom coffee for 30 days.
So it's a negative hook. It's a reverse psychology. It's telling people not to do. When you say somebody not to do, just like kids, you tell them not to do, they do it again. That's what's happening to your brain as well. You can use this for your product. Like, again, for my chai product, I can say like, whatever you do, don't drink this coffee. Whatever you do, don't drink this milkshake. Whatever you do, don't watch my YouTube video. This reverse psychology verbal hook, but showing the B-roll that is like actually the product is really important. Why it works is it disarms people because it's telling you not to do it. It's kind of a smart ad. This hook is sometimes has worked for me, not 100% time, but I always love to try it. And it creates an intrigue through the contradiction. Like it creates like you're showing the product, but you're telling me not to do it. And that's why this is working. So I would definitely use this hook with the B-roll, which is very easy to do. So why not give it a try and see if this works? So that's basically it. You learned how these 10 hooks are going to make your video a lot better because these are pre-hooks of the hook, right? So that will improve the hook rate. So you will attract a lot more people on top of the funnel, which you actually want so that people learn about you. Then what you need to do is you actually have to use a similar psychological principle. So there was nostalgia, there was reverse psychology, there was familiarity bias, absurdity, the weirdness, using the text overlay with the visual and the verbal to make the hook really good. And obviously the key learning is like all of these are outside. So make your hooks outside. Use these to make your videos really well. And if you feel like you want to make these hooks better, I actually do this as in my agency, run as a creative strategy and make a lot of these videos for my clients. So if you want to really scale and have not just 10 but hundreds of these videos in your ad account, there's a link in the description below. You can click and book a call with me, and I'm happy to help you with the videos if you want to really scale and do these creative videos that don't look like ads. If you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. It tells me that I should keep going and make more videos. If you have any questions around hooks, comment below, ask me questions, and I'm happy to help. I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.